I am Anil Kumar, a math educator and mentor who has worked with students across more than 10 countries for over a decade. From local classrooms in Canada to online classes in UK, US, Germany, and beyond, I have guided learners from confusion to clarity and from good to exceptional. What I have learned is this: true growth is not just about reaching success, it's about going beyond it. This video is about that leap, the often invisible but transformational journey from grade A to grade A plus. It's a journey from success to significance. And today, I'll walk you through the mindset, habits, and case studies that can help any student rise, reflect, and lead. Here is what we'll explore together: how A and A plus differ, not just in results, but in thinking, mindset shifts that unlock deeper learning, daily strategies, and proven techniques to sustain progress, and real life student journeys that show how ordinary learners became extraordinary achievers. Whether you are a student aiming higher or a parent supporting a dream, this video is your guide to decode the A plus path. The grade is in, the smiles are real, but behind the applause is a silent question: what comes after success? Most people see an A as the destination, a sign that the work is done. But in my years of mentoring students, I have learned that's rarely true. A grade students complete assignments, follow instructions, and succeed within familiar boundaries. But A plus students don't stop there. They ask deeper questions. They see patterns across subjects. They challenge ideas. The truth is, A is school ready. A plus is world ready. Beyond the grades, there's a sky of possibilities. But only those who look deeper see further. That's the invisible gap we are here to uncover, not between grades, but between good and exceptional, between knowing answers and seeking new ones. A star from the constellation drops to the ground. Trees of knowledge grows upwards. Branches labeled: syllabus, mastery, creativity, innovation, etc. Student on a lower branch labeled A. Discovery begins with vision, but transformation takes root in reflection, and that's where the real climb begins. Vision plants the seed, mindset makes it grow. So, what separates the ones who climb further? It begins with mindset. A plus learners don't just want to complete, they want to connect. They don't just memorize, they marvel. They treat learning as exploration, not obligation. Curiosity over completion, ownership of learning, process over perfection, challenges as a habit, connection seeking. Student reaches for fruits labeled insight. The tree glows and branches pulse outwards. A radiant ring forms an infographics besides the tree. Traits light up one by one. They ask, what if? They reflect, how did I learn this? They stretch the boundaries and build their own bridges across subjects. This mindset doesn't just lead to better scores, it creates better thinkers. That's the real difference between success and leadership. Mindset lays the foundation, but action builds mastery. A plus isn't just about thinking differently, it's about working smarter with intentions. Success is not in the hours you study, it's the clarity you gain, the curiosity you grow, and the consistency you build. Some journeys begin with struggle, others begin with doubt, but all have the power to transform. Amy, United Kingdom. A girl sits at a study desk surrounded by colorful notes, a calendar on the wall, and a sticker that says, "You can do it." She flips pages of past exam papers and jots down solutions. Amy faced uncertainty, but she didn't shy away. With perseverance, structure, and vision, she turned every challenge into a stepping stone. She didn't just aim for improvement, she achieved a star. Akshat, Canada. A blank notebook opens, concepts are being filled rapidly, fast forward animation shows his progress from summer classes to school test results. Akshat wasn't even allowed to take academic level math in grade 9. But he wrote this story. With focus and clarity, he rose to become a Schulich leader, Canada's most prestigious STEM scholar. Alex, Toronto. A sports stadium, a young athlete solving problems on a table mid-transit. His father coordinating a Zoom sessions from the car. Alex balanced two worlds, math and elite sports. His secret? Treating learning like training. Consistent, focused, and fiercely responsive. The three portraits fade together into a single banner. Transformation is possible. From doubt to distinction, from limitation to leadership, these stories remind us A plus is not a label, it's a choice. Success is reaching the top of the class, but leadership is reaching for something bigger, beyond the textbook, beyond the test. An A grade may open the next door, but an A plus mindset opens the world. This is the real journey from success to significance. When learning ignites purpose, a spark becomes a flame, a learner becomes a leader. Success is not the end, it's the beginning of leadership. Every learner has the power to rise from A to A plus, from certainty to creativity. Together, we don't just chase marks, we unlock meaning. Rise beyond results, become the reason for change. Whether you are a student, a parent, or an educator, this journey is yours too. Join the movement, share the vision. Let's crack the numbers and lead the way to A plus and beyond.